Good morning and welcome to Moopsy in the Morning for December the 19th, 2024. I am Mom and we are joined this morning by Joshua. And good morning to you, Lexers. And good morning, Chris. I was just wondering if you were here today, Chris.
Yeah, just a lot of work, which is still.
Yeah, well,
I mean, it's just not normal. Like this is less than a week before Christmas, and normally most of the companies are like, "Oh, we're doing a shutdown." So
right,
if you
right,
even
right.
reply to a ticket, no one will ever respond to you. And if anything responds to you, it's nothing more than just out of office notification. Today, I'm getting a second ticket in the last 2 hours, and I'm like, "Excuse me, do you have like a life or something? Like, don't do Christmas?"
Yeah, really.
But then again, most of the services have went into third-party services, which are in India, so they don't do Christmas. So
Uh,
that's
jo-
fun.
Joshua, I'm going
Luckily,
to
I'm
look
only
at
working
that in
Monday,
depth a
so
little bit when we get done here. That looks terrifying.
what
What
does?
the
Joshua, just
USS War Crimes?
excuse me one second. Apparently I can't type anymore. Let's see. Lexer says, morning is a relative construct. It's way too late past bedtime for me. Normal is a relative construct. Sanity and sanity is in the eye of the beholder. Tell me about it. I have gotten about 3 hours of sleep last night.
Three
Why?
hours?
I can't say why. I mean, I know,
Dogos?
I know
Did
why.
you
I
do
just can't.
something illegal that you don't want to be accounted for?
Not yet.
Attempt-
I'm scared.
Yeah.
Attempted murder?
Oh, no, no, no. I'd never do that. I'd never do that.
Did you try to rob Fort Knox?
No, 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 no. I mean, something
Ooh.
bad, not anything easy like that.
Oh God,
Yeah.
tax fraud?
Actually, no. That's
Oh.
I'm being scrupulous about that. There's a lot of
Well,
things you
then I
can
don't
mess with in
know.
life, but the IRS is the American Internal Revenue Service. They're
Don't
not
expect
the
you to
people you mess with.
try and attempt to do another health insurance company CEO or anything like it.
So I was telling Ed about this yesterday. I was watching a TikTok, and it was somebody doing a potential screening of jury candidate members for that trial when it happens. And they
Oh?
couldn't find a single candidate because they're all like, yeah, no, no, that's no. I totally sympathize with this guy. There's no way that I could be on that jury. And they're potential jurors
Oh, so
seven
they're having
thousand four
trouble with
hundred
that.
and sixty-two, and they still haven't found one. That kind of thing. It
Oh,
was really cute.
I
Let's
mean,
just say
I can't
insurance
blame
company.
them. Honestly, I don't think I could ever rule against someone like that. I mean, we don't have a jury system like this, but yeah.
Oh yeah, no, it's not going to be easy if they decide to take him to trial.
Should I give a bit of background of why I built it
Excuse
like
me.
I have?
Say that again.
Would I tell you how I built the USS War Crimes?
Yes, you were talking about that last time.
Well, she's semi-temporal based, so she's EPG magic
Mm-hmm.
with a side of Hangar Bay goodness.
A side of Hanger Bay goodness. That is a brilliant turn of phrase.
So you get all the space magic, plus all the devastation that Hangar Bays can and could do.
Good
Right.
good morning, Sav. Lexers, I will reveal specifics when I'm in a position to reveal specifics without endangering things. And he's definitely guilty, though. Well, not in the U.S. He's not guilty until a court finds him guilty. He is presumed innocent.
Yeah, every quote says that, and yet, like, people get like
Oh yeah, yeah,
ostracized
no,
in
no
public
doubt about
without.
it. But that's the letter of the law, and we have to go that way. The thing is, being guilty and everybody going, yeah, but we don't care because, oh my God, the insurance companies. It is in a way the person who was murdered was responsible for the deaths and suffering
Yeah.
of tens of thousands of people.
Was it Michael Kuda on his Twitter who said like, yeah, the guy who like killed people should definitely respond for it, and then this guy got shot him, and I'm like,
Jesus.
okay.
Okay, that's really well done. Yeah.
I mean, it's not wrong though.
No, he's not. I mean, but one of them is a CEO, and therefore he gets. In a lot of times, he'd be treated differently. Right now, people are not being really sympathetic. They feel bad for his wife and kids, which I get. But
I
not-
mean, sure, but that doesn't like the fact that he has life, wife, and kids. Like many guys have, like it doesn't mean anything. Like Donald Trump has wife and kids. That doesn't mean anything about him.
Lexer says, presumption of innocence. We have it here in Canada, yet 54% of all inmates in my province, I'm going to say, means are remanded and aren't serving a sentence. But only when it sounds nice. Okay, so yes, it's a technicality. I've been listening to a lot of legal stuff lately because there's a couple of cases here that have been going to trial where the people have basically all admitted their guilt. Yes, they were responsible for the death of another person. But the court still has to bend over backwards to make sure that they get a trial that works on the presumption that they are innocent so that they get a fair hearing. Then it's kind of up to their lawyer and up to their own actions whether or not they get found guilty. And in one case, it was stunningly obvious. She's going, well, yeah, I killed him, but it wasn't, it wasn't intentional that I locked him in a suitcase and let him suffocate. I'm like, how is that not intentional?
What were you expecting to happen when you put him in a suitcase?
Yeah, I know. So that's where we get into the really interesting one. I thought that's what you meant, Lexers. In Soviet Canada, you're only a threat if you have a bouncy castle on Parliament Hill.
In Soviet Canada? Wait, did I miss something?
So there was a comedian who used to start his lines with, in Soviet Russia, and then go on with his joke. So I think Sav's doing a take on that one. So things here are very interesting at the moment, but potentially in a great way for you guys. And
North
you guys.
America, right?
Oh no, not for
New
North
World.
America. No. I meant right here in the little Star Trek Online world.
Well,
Something happened in the Star Trek world?
No, I meant in terms of my situation. I might be able to be playing more in the very near future.
You could if you work less or retired or something.
Yep, maybe that's involved in this conversation that's going on in my head and kept me up all night.
Oh?
Oh, yeah. But I'm not going to go into it until
I was watching another
some stuff
streamer
I'm scared.
who's currently on live right now. I'm not going to tell you which streamer. But he was doing the Iconium flagship part of one mission.
The Iconian flagship part, the one when they're on the interior?
Mm-hmm.
That would be the episode Quark's Lucky 7. Isn't it?
No,
that's the Herc flagship. Oh,
No,
there is
another that it actually takes you on board of a ship
Yes.
during the Iconian War.
But you're not as yourself. You're not as the Ferengi, you're as yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, but in
There
the
is one.
Iconian, is that Midnight?
I don't remember. It might be one of the penultimate ones.
Oh, when Kalis
think-
gets killed. Oh, that's way
Yep.
early in that one.
Yeah.
House Peh, I think. It's not-
Yeah.
House
yeah.
Peg.
I think
Yeah,
it's
that
House
might be
Peh.
the one. And
Yeah,
then you are on the
and-
bridge, on the ship in the interior of the
I
Iconian
gave.
ship.
I
Yeah, and
was giving him some pointers,
It's-
and I told him if you're not healing yourself, that fight can be pretty intensive if you're not used
Oh
to it.
yeah, I remember.
So what I did was I found his name in game and sent him some large hypos, 100 of them.
Good for you. I wish
See,
somebody
that
had been there to save
278.
my butt yesterday when we were doing Junior Gauntlet. And my ship is not well shielded, and somebody dropped out after we started it, so we only had 4 players. And nobody had any heals, nobody had any firepower, and thank God that thing is time gated. It was
Why didn't you,
not good.
you could have DM me in Discord and I'd have hopped on.
You couldn't. The mission was in. I don't know if you can jump in. It's a Taz. Good morning, Taz. The silent Taz.
Yeah, they usually starts off silent.
Yes. Yes, he does. Well, we've got
Does
one.
it work now?
Yeah, it works great now, Taz. Thanks.
Okay.
Glad to
thank
have you there.
Good morning.
Chosen, there were 2 episodes when we were on the Iconian ship, on the interior of the Iconian ship, and one is House Peh, and the other one is
Walks Lucky 7 in the Gamma arc.
No, that is a Herc ship. I think, isn't it? A
No,
Herc
it's
ship?
Iconian.
It's
You
an
bought
Iconian.
you bought an Iconian dreadnought, which is Taket's flagship, to go and retrieve that legendary blade.
Right. Okay, I was right. There, that is the one. Okay, that was what I had thought, and then I'm thinking, no, that's a Herc ship.
That's in the Gamma Quadrant.
Right. And then Lexer says there's also the one when we kill Lemirin, or Lemirin.
Yeah, that's House Peg.
Right. That's one where Kalis dies. So it's same episode, right?
Yeah, same
But
mission.
but Lemirin isn't killed. The arm gets cut off, and then we run away. He cuts off Lemirin's arm. He gets killed. We all leave. So is there one? Oh, that's Taket. So which one is Lemirin then?
I never remember these names. Are so weird.
Uh-oh, Frags is now following us. That's a good name. Uh-oh, Frags. Well, there's another one where people get killed. It's not Butterfly. Is it Midnight? No, because Midnight is the one where we resolve all the storylines.
Yeah.
The Kalis one isn't on an Iconian ship, though. Yeah, it is. They're fighting the Iconians.
Anyone remember whatever happened with Bela? Guess she kind of had blamed herself. Because she was kind of the culprit for the entire thing.
Oh, yeah, no, she never blames herself. Come on. She
It's
can
deja vu
justify it
into
no
the
matter
universe.
what she does.
Yeah, but
She's
whatever
the-
happened to her? Was she held in custody, or did she escape as usual? I don't remember.
Last time we see her when she's in prison. Is that at the end of Survivor? And the possibly Data
But is
character
that
goes to
before or
visit her.
after the
Well, we see her in
Survivor?
Civil.
After the Iconian War?
That's a good question. Is it
I don't
Future
think
proof?
she is.
She committed the
Different
same
years.
act of treason.
Oh no, she is after. This is yesterday's war. That's
Yeah.
chronologically after the.
You know something crazy? She commits the same heinous crime in two universes.
Let's see. Lemirin
Well,
is when we kill Lemirin is when we enter the sphere and have to hold off hordes of Iconian ships until everyone beams down. Boy. Okay, they kind of turn into this big fluffy. I don't remember what they are. Where is Survivor?
Survivor's in the feature proof. No, yeah, yesterday's war. It's
I
at the
thought
very bottom.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see it.
Yesterday's war.
Oh, probably because I
Clicked
haven't
on
done
feature
this.
proof.
They finally caught her and basically...
I don't actually have yesterday's war in my future.
You do
proof.
have it. It's above the feature proof.
Oh, sorry. And yes, duh.
Somebody's half asleep.
Yeah.
Someone didn't have any much sleep, yeah?
No, somebody definitely didn't have enough fun.
I mean, if it's any consolation, I didn't have much sleep either.
Okay, the one where
My
Kalis is
dog's been
killed
having
is
issues.
House Peh. Sop, I'm on
Uh-huh.
my third cup. I normally only drink 2. I've actually drunk the entire pot of coffee. And if I didn't have to go to work, which I kind of might not go to work, but it's one of those. Do I become Klingon and be honorable and go to work today, or do I be Ferengi and tell them bite me?
I
That's
think you
where
should
I'm
tell
at
them,
right now.
bite you and, well, you go back to bed.
So I have Frost on one hand saying be honorable, and I have my son on the other hand going tell him to bite you. So that's where I'm at today. Not a good day. And I'm waiting for my financial guy to come back to me with a yes/no answer on this. So that's part of my life this morning. And the thing that's bugging me at a certain level is I've tried to only say good things about this company because until yesterday, I held them in high regard.
What happened?
Ooh, I'm not talking about what
Priority
happened.
clearance recognition Alpha
I'll talk
1.
about it when
Oh,
I've got a
God.
resolution.
Don't stop if you start. Don't start if you're willing to tell everything.
No. I like to be a
It's true.
tease. Uh-oh, Frags has subscribed. Thank you, uh-oh, Frags. That's very nice of you. Okay, Chosen says the only 2 that take place on an Iconian ship is Broken Circle, no, and Quark's Lucky 7. No, because House Peh
There's still House
also
Peh.
takes
Yeah.
place on the Iconian ship. That's where Kalis fights to Keth?
Mm-hmm.
Right. And he gets killed. Broken Circle is
There's
when
one
you
other
kill
time.
Mitara, not Lamirin.
There's
So-
one other time you actually go on a Hurt Dreadnought.
Well, Herc Dreadnought is...
an Iconian Dreadnought.
Yeah, but it's still a Iconian ship.
Yeah. Don't you go on one where you're fighting them in Measure of Morality?
we can kind of blow that one off because that's the fantasy ones.
You actually go on the Iconian homeworld at that point.
Yeah, but as a fantasy thing, it doesn't really happen physically.
Okay, I'm
Okay.
looking at a couple of...
We're
here.
still feeling the effects of that in Hearts and Queens, or Queens
Yeah,
and Hearts.
we are. Okay, so we don't go inside a ship in Midnight. What are some of the other episodes we've got there?
You're on a planet on Iconia in Midnight.
Right. We're on the Iconian homeworld at that point.
Yep.
This is going to be... Uneasy Allies is... we're on the ground. I don't think we go into... Do we beam up to an Iconian ship for a bit of Uneasy Allies?
Which I remember. It was too
Was
long
that-
ago to remember.
Uneasy... Thank you. That's interesting. Oh, good. There is no walkthrough on Uneasy Allies. There's not walkthroughs on every episode yet. Good. They need
Why
to-
is that good?
That was a sarcastic good. Or good in the sense of,
Oh.
huh, I would be happy to do a walkthrough for them. I'm going to put the dog down because my leg's going numb. Ah. Oh. Oh. Schmog. Schmog is frags. Good morning, Schmog. Let's put you in the friend list here. Good morning, Schmog. I can spell today. Nope, that's wrong person there.
Do we
Yes, we're gonna go
do
shoot things.
today?
We're gonna shoot things. What do you guys want to shoot?
Well, I've got Sinketi ships in battle zone.
Oh goodness!
Unfortunately.
How terrible! Sankethi ships. Let's go shoot things. I have
Yeah,
5
but in the
Tholian
battle
ships.
zone.
Oh, eh.
I know. I didn't choose that, but it's like I don't have rerolls. I still got A1 and a coin in TFO. That's any consolation.
Chosen. I think the Iconian Arc has won. It's a couple of years ago, and I haven't played it recently. So apparently, I need to go replay it.
Yeah, I haven't played it in a long while, so I don't remember everything.
Sav says that we're on a Dyson sphere. I don't remember. Fine. I'm just gonna go replay it. Let me put together a team here, and we can go shoot things.
Yes, let's.
I just got an half an hour lever penalty, so I can't join for anything.
Why did you get neighbor
Mm.
penalties?
Because the TFO sucked.
Okay,
What?
Lexer says
You
house.
can just suffer through it.
No, I wanted to do something right now, and the TFO didn't fit me, so I just left and did a patrol instead.
And so you can do it right now anyway because you had a penalty.
But we could go do patrols, right?
Right.
You're not barred from patrols.
We can do the Zinketi battle zone and
Yeah, we
then
can go do Zankethi Battle
then
Zone.
can stop.
I'm working on my million DPS build, so I wouldn't be fun for anyone.
Sure you would, because we get credit for your kills.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, remember, as long as we're in the same section of the map together, all the kills are shared.
Yeah, and
I'm
I've got
in a-
30 ships, so I'll be very welcoming any
Yeah, absolutely.
any
I-
input.
I'm in our Gala Elite, so come.
Well, finish up your Argala, and then we'll go off and do the Zankethi Sphere. Battle Zone, whatever it is. Andromeda Sphere. Andromeda Sphere?
Either way, Chris.
Okay, Lexer says house pet, we board.
Just go to this
Tiket
one with
kills
the
Kalis. Broken Circle, we
asteroids
board,
thing.
we kill Matara. Lucky 7, we board, fail to steal stuff, but we actually do. In Midnight, we're on Ancient Iconia. That's what I thought.
Are we retracing our steps per reason? I was wondering why did it start off.
I'm just catching up on notes. Okay, so we're going off to Zenkethi Zone, right? What is that, Gonkra?
Yeah, the Gonkra.
We're going off to
Listen.
Gonkra. Taz, join us when you get a chance. We'll wait for you because you can make everything just disappear. You and Joshua, it's going to be like, for Chris. As long as we're all in the same...
I'm not in my
Me.
700k plus.
Oh, gosh darn it.
Yeah, we already are doing stuff in here.
Andromeda Dyson Sphere is where the Iconians were hiding. Oh my god. There's too much stuff.
Who would ever remember
Okay, Taz
that?
is on his way. Let's do... Which one do you want to do? We should all stick together. If we go to the 12 o'clock position, there's one of the asteroid ones. Or we can do the one in the 11 o'clock position, because that hasn't been started. Both of those would work.
We are at the asteroid one to the right from the starting point.
The asteroid to the right, but...
Yeah.
Which
Okay,
is
sit
No.
6
behind
o'clock
me.
position.
More like a 4 o'clock from the starting point.
Well, the starting point isn't always the same. It's the problem. So I just pull up
The
the mini
warp-in
map and use it
position,
like a clock
basically.
from that. Words, Mom.
Otto-
Words, yeah.
Otto left
No,
now.
that is at 6 o'clock then, yeah.
Sav, I know lots of words. Many of them are impolite.
Uh-oh.
I'm not.
Mom mentioning impolite words?
Yeah.
She definitely knows a whole plethora of them.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And some that we'd never heard before.
Oh, you've heard them all. I guarantee you've heard them all.
Probably there's some that you've made up in your head that sound worse than they actually do.
Yeah, the ones in my head I don't speak aloud. Some things you just can't take back.
Yeah, Ray. I'm using bad words.
Yeah, well, not on the air.
I mean, it's your show.
Yeah,
Just
but
need
you
to
know
tag
what?
it properly.
Some people don't like them, and out of respect for individual preferences, I try not to do things like that. How are you doing on your kills, by the way?
20 out of 30.
I want you guys with me the next time I have to do Zenkethi Zone.
Yeah.
Because I'm sitting here the other day just going pew, 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 pew,
Pew,
pew,
pew,
pew, pew.
Pew, pew.
It was painful.
And there we go, 27. I might actually shoot a few myself.
See, Taz?
Yeah, shot lost. Yeah.
You're definitely appreciated here.
As long as you're getting kills.
Yep.
There we go.
Yep. Got you 30?
Done. Uh-huh.
Oh, on this tune, I've got 5 Tholian ships. You guys want to hit Archer?
Yeah.
Yeah, get out of here. As long as you got your 30, I'll get those and I'll switch over to a different one, see if I've got anything else worth getting. Has everybody done your hull heals?
No, I'm halfway through.
Okay.
25,000 out of 50. Because I didn't have the time, I think. So busy with work today.
Okay, I'm leaving here. I'm heading over to Archer. So I opened up 2 accounts yesterday and equipped both with hazard emitters, structural integrity, and engineering? Yeah, engineering team. And went and sat on the border of... where did I go? I'm not going to use that one, obviously. Ruins of Doom. And put one right on the edge of the explodey things and the other one right on the outside of the explodey things. It took about 2 minutes each. It was pretty fast.
To do 50,000?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah, it was really easy to do it that way. Of course, you have to have 2 accounts to do it, but you could do it with somebody else that way.
Or just sit yourself in the Nidarian.
Though I was doing such a garbage job in Drenur Gauntlet yesterday, that one guy was getting all his heals off my damage, which was perfect. Wasn't the plan, but it worked out really well. No, not 2 new account selectors. Oh my god, I couldn't deal with 6 accounts. 4 is bad enough. Let's see. Lexer says, I watched something on YouTube. The recent major crime waves in Toronto, Vancouver, and Montreal is because a lot of the, quote, illegals that aren't supposed to exist crossed into Canada in early summer. Illegals that aren't supposed to exist. I'm not quite sure what that means, but I'm going to take your word for that.
So where are we going? Archer system
Archer,
again?
yeah. We're going to Archer.
I'm in the vicinity now. Setting course.
Oh. So, I come from Chicago where a huge percentage of the population is Mexican. I'm not going to say Hispanic because apparently some Hispanics consider that to be a slur.
Hold on. Don't you
Wait,
come
what?
from Sweden?
Well, originally I come from Sweden, but not born there. Family's from Sweden. We're second generation American.
But you're not born in Sweden.
I'm not born in Sweden, no. Dang, I wish, because at this moment, there would be an argument for going back. Actually, there's an
No,
argument for going
Sweden
there
is
anyway.
not a nice place at the moment.
I know, but I have family there.
It's the garbage dump of Europe at the moment. You don't want to be there.
I still
Why, what's wrong with Sweden?
We can talk about that off the air, but yeah,
It's not an on-air discussion.
yeah, it's not an on-air discussion. But I'm happy to take it
Okay,
off
I'm
air.
scared.
I'm at Archer. Let's see, Joshua, you going to join us at Archer?
I'm just cruising back to Earth.
Okay, shall I kick you off the team here? Or do you want to join us for the next round?
I'll join us in the next round, but
Okay.
I'm gonna...
I'm still going to kick you because I'm going to switch tunes after this, okay?
Okay.
And then we'll reteam. Alright, let's go into Archer and shoot up some stuff. Anyway, so a lot of the Mexican community in Chicago came in illegally like 30, 40, 50 years ago and have since become citizens or, regular human being type worker folks. And at that time, very few people were questioning, oh, you're not here legally, blah, 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 because, they were a part of the community and have become a stronger part of the community. It's just, things have changed. And now
Did
there's
you
a lot of
forget to
resentment.
change the difficulty?
Oh, God, yeah, I did. Sorry. Was I the first one in? First one in sets the
Is
difficulty.
it on easy?
Yeah, it's on easy. I don't care. I got my 5. We'll clean this up and go off and do something on difficult.
I was wondering why they die so easily. I'm like, did I?
Well, one, because Taz is here, and you're here, so I'm just like, pew. Oh, they're all dead. I've got my 5.
I know what we're doing next then.
What are we doing next?
Have Onslaught Elite.
Okay. Fine, but not in this
I
ship.
have
So not in this ship.
And don't bother getting a tank out because I've got one out already.
Okay, well... Well, that was ridiculous.
Ridiculous?
We're done. That's ridiculous. Crazy easy.
My elitist tank is now out. And I have 3 tanks on this character. Why do I poison my mind with this?
Hey, Lexers, that's amazingly sagacious. If Trump actually said it, which means probably somebody else wrote it. Alright, let me grab a different tune.
I should do the same thing so I can
Okay.
get off that cooldown.
Alrighty, yeah, that's a good idea. I'm gonna kick everybody. I'm gonna go grab my regular count.
I love the rhetoric that
Hey,
immigrants are the source of all evil.
yeah, no.
Yeah, and why are you doing the same jobs they're doing for the lesser pay? Local. Yeah?
Oh God, yeah. I mean, there's so many jobs that immigrants or recent transplants to the U.S. are doing that nobody here wants to do, and if they want
Yeah,
the
like-
job, great.
The same thing with Ukrainians here. Like, there are some nationalists here that saying, oh no, they're coming here stealing our jobs. And I'm like, yeah, do you want to drive for an Uber for like half the amount that normally would you pay in a normal job?
Yeah, exactly.
They
So-
do this because they still get paid more than they get paid at home. They send the money home
Mhm.
and everyone's happy. We have services. Why do you have a big problem with
I
that?
don't have a problem with it. My concern is, do they pay their taxes from their percentage of income? If they do, great, no problems.
Oh no, we have laws that require them. They wouldn't be allowed to drive in a vehicle or do any kind of service here. Like no, they would be
Yeah,
picked up immediately.
it's not different here. It's just a matter of, and this is true for all Americans too, paying their taxes isn't necessarily what people do. It's like, oh no, I'm going to take these exemptions and these things here, and yeah. Saab
No,
says
it's a
I'd
little
love to
bit
see
not
Mom
more
play
strict in Europe.
Star Wars: The Old Republic. I don't know that that's ever going to happen, Saab. Let's see. I have a Borg TFO. All right.
What a coincidence!
Oh, well, that worked out, and I've got a ship that can do it too. All right, let me grab the team here. We've got a Taz. We've got a Joshua. We've got a Chris. Anybody else want to jump into the party?
No, I'm good.
Hi, JC.
Thank
How
you.
are you?
We're good. Beep beep. Huh. Beep beep. Are you R2D2?
Okay, Lexers, hang on a second. I consider civil disobedience as a valid defense against tax evasion? How about a valid defense for tax evasion?
Wait, what? Yeah, I think that make.
Oh, okay, I see. Tax evasion charges. Saab says, I honestly don't have high hopes for Stone unless it really wows me, and the New Year is probably going to become a background game. Yep, you may be right, but my thing is, if I don't play Star Trek Online, I might do other things in my life. I know, it's such a thing. Okay, you wanted Hive Onslaught Elite, is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okie dokie.
The other night, one of the things I did do was build the Styx Dreadnought.
Weeble?
Wee woo.
Uh-huh.
And then the Nadarin Defender was healing me. Oh boy, I took absolutely everything as a threat. And that Nadarin Defender was having a hard time healing me.
JC is inquiring, how's everybody doing? And I will quote my boss, who I truly love, living the dream, JC.
Okay.
I press X for doubt.
X for doubt.
Mom
I've had
and
a
Chris.
What do you think of my ship, Dartmouth?
Hang on a second. Come on, let me get in there. Oh,
Chris and Mom, I've sent you an article.
okay.
And this is what happens when freedom goes too far.
Oh
Nice
boy.
looking ship. Let me take a look at that after we're done playing Pew Pew here.
Join us. Become one with us.
That's not usually the way I play that, but okay.
Did you get it as well, Chris?
Pardon?
I'm in the middle of pewing, so I will look into that when I
Yeah.
have the free hand.
As soon as we're done here, I'll go look at the Pew Pew. Joshua, be careful. I accidentally took one of my secondary accounts into a something elite the other day. And we won, but it was one of those harrowing moments of, my poor ship, my poor crew, they're all dead. Over and over and over.
What difficulty is this?
This is elite.
Switch
Come
your
on. Look at who
request.
you, look at who's in this. You've got you and Chris and Joshua, and then whoever the fourth person is, Reknor. It's just Pew Pew City.
Considering I'm trying to take as much damage as I can.
Yeah, I'm not pulling any aggro on this at all, so let me have the fun.
Yeah, nothing seems to want to shoot me.
That's because Joshua's sucking up a little bit.
I'm
So
taking
much
that
doing
an
that
insult from the
job.
Borg. They treat me like a Kazon.
I think I would say this tank build definitely works.
Yeah. I mean, none of us are taking any damage here.
I know the Ferengi Marauder was definitely the same status as me at one point, but now his shields have gone back up, so yeah.
Yeah.
That's the first time we're out in a Dundarian Defender I've actually tanked this as an elite, so.
Owie.
No, always.
Your efforts are futile.
On board, Queen.
Destroy this vessel, and I will claim another.
And we got a Chris, so we don't have to worry about the subnuke.
I hit it and saw. Oh, it got me.
Chris!
Ah,
I mean, I did sub-nuke her, but I got hit
not
by...
quite in the right moment. Come back to us, Chris. Come back.
I am, but nice point.
Resistance is futile.
This is not the end.
JC, the gargantuan Borg missile vessel-looking thing is better known as the toothbrush holder.
Or is the reverse engineered feature?
Well, I guess that counts as my Borg TFO for the
welcome.
day. Yes, I might enjoy it, but we will see. Okay,
I head back to the
Taz.
solar system.
I got so disappointed in SVTOR. I started off in the beta and did everything before they introduced achievements. And after they introduced achievements, nothing was retroactive, so I had to do everything again if I wanted them to be achievements.
So,
And that kinda killed the game for me. I did it, but oh my god, it killed me.
you wanna know something crazy? I almost got my 50,000 teammate healing without even thinking about it with that particular run.
Oh, the sarcophagus is a full freaking carrier. I didn't know that.
Ah, it's a full dreadnought carrier. I could not
I
know
need
that.
to play with this. Okay, where did I put that? I'm gonna pop myself in a less powerful ship. More space Barbie, less pew pew.
Okay. I responded there, Taz.
Oh
thank you.
no!
Hmm.
Oh, okay, then you know firsthand what
Yeah.
happened there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not good, is it?
No, it's not.
Wow. Condolences.
Now if you
Thank
left
you.
out.
Condolences. I live in the country next door, and
Yeah, I
even
know.
I was like, wow. How can they do that?
Yeah, it was starting to slide when we were there, and I still have family right there. They've moved outside to a smaller town, but it's not very far away. But
No.
it's more in the country.
Well, the countryside in Sweden is pretty goddamn fairy tale.
Oh, I don't quite know what that means. It's interesting.
Well, you can walk off into the woods and literally meet a giant called a moose.
Oh yeah,
And it's bigger than like 5 cars stacked on top
I
of
know.
each other.
Moose be big. But my cousin,
It's a real humbling experience. Looking up at me like, yeah,
they go
yeah,
moose hunting.
I'm not on the top of the food chain here.
They go moose hunting like once a year because there's enough meat in a moose that it fills up the freezer for them and the neighbor for a year. And moose, like reindeer, are very delicious if they're properly prepared. The closest we've got around here are elk, which we don't have running wild. We have bison, again, not running wild, but on preserves. So if you want to go see bison, you can, from here, drive maybe 15, 20 miles out. And they're huge, hundreds of acres, thousands of acres that are just bison running around. And then you see a moose, and it's like, bison are teeny tiny.
I'm just gonna read out my Google search aloud.
Okay.
Drunk moose in garden. No, I mean apple tree.
Sav, the guys in the office hunt deer every year, and generally some of it comes back to the office to be shared.
You guys prepared to laugh your ass off?
Yes, please.
Depends. Depends if it's funny or not.
Well,
Drunk moose and apple tree. It popped up for a second, then it disappeared. So let's see if I can make that
What?
happen again. It came up and then it disappeared. So let me see if I can make that happen again. There we go. Drunk Swedish moose gets stuck in an apple tree. What do I get? I get commercials. Let me turn off the volume there.
I've heard about that. That's kind of hilarious thing.
Oh my god. How? Per Johansson, who helped free the animal, has described the experience as terrifying.
so
Oh
the
my
fact
god.
that the moose is one of the animals that voluntarily goes and gets itself obliterated on alcohol.
God.
What does that mean? Are they getting closer to us, or?
Yeah, I'm going to say I've seen a few people like that. A moose in Sweden has become stuck in a tree after becoming drunk from eating fermented apples.
Mhm.
This is stunning. The photography here. I'm going to cut down the apple tree to get him free. Oh my god.
Drunk moose don't give on F.
Yeah, really. Yeah,
It's like, I'm a squirrel now.
Wow.
Must say that Hive Onslaught was pretty good.
There's a comment down here. I'm from England, but moved to Sweden for 2 years. 30 minutes ago, around midnight, 3 moose walked by my bedroom window.
Wow. That is
Talk
awesome.
about indecency at the wrong time.
It's pretty funny.
Joshua, do you think you can tank Corfez?
I'm not doing Corfez.
You get your dirty mind out of here with that crap. We don't need to hear that potty mouth. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Sav. Both of those pictures are excellent.
I may be able to tank a Draenor Gauntlet, but Corfez,
Yeah.
get that. Monkeys out of here.
Well, Draenor Gauntlet, the problem is it doesn't tell you that you have to kill 10 dreadnoughts to win it in Elite.
Yeah.
Yeah, JC, the problem with Americans is we always go, oh, they're so cute, I'm going to go pet it. This is not something you want to do. I'm going to go pet those grizzlies. They're adorable. No. No, 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 no. Not good idea. I'm going to jump to a different ship if you guys don't mind, because I need to do some Polaron damage. And if we...
There is a movie. No, not a movie. Well, an article, I think, of some huskies playing with polar bears. And the polar bears looks really gentle. It's like properly cuddling with the husky. It's hugging it and it's playing with it. It really shows that it is gentle with it.
Yeah, things can
But
be...
that was because it was fed.
Yeah,
The
well, that's
next
it. I
year,
mean,
there
alligators
was
are really
a
nice
lack
to...
of their food, and the dogs got eaten instantly.
Yeah. that's
And it
gonna
was the
happen.
same dogs.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Hey, friends!" And the polar bear were like, "Yeah, protein!"
Let's see. Lexer says, quite often cars don't get hit by the moose. The moose got angry and charged the car head on. That's how drivers get killed. And JC says, people are effing stupid trying to pet the cute animals. Yep, we are. Yes, we are.
But look at it that way. If we didn't pet the wolf at some point back in the day, we wouldn't have dogs today.
Mm-hmm.
The more visual an animal is in its natural surrounding,
If it's not a friend, why
the
is
more
it friend
dangerous
shaped?
Say that again, Chris.
What?
I didn't hear it.
If it's not a friend, why is it a pet shape?
Friend shape. Use
Why
the
is it friend shape? Yeah. Why is it a friend shape? It's illogical. It's cute, therefore I need to pet it.
That's the same logic I want to use with my cat's belly, but it never works.
Oh no, it's a bear trap. No, don't ever do that.
Yeah. Touch it and it goes like, and your
Yeah,
hand is like
You just bring the trap
pastrami
and you
afterwards.
get a bear trap.
I saw a movie about how to disarm the kill prerogative when you go for the cat's tummy.
Is it even possible?
No, it didn't work on my cat. Well, my hand learned it really hard, but it didn't work on my cat.
You know,
cat-
it's cats are like 50% cats are unresponsive to anything. Like half of them will not even care about catnip. Like some of them will go crazy,
Well,
Oh, yeah.
and some of them will not even bat an eye at a catnip. Like it's so weird that like people say, "Oh, this always works." Like, no, it doesn't always work. Like half of the cat population is just completely immune to every trick in the book.
My
Because
cat
they're
is
so independent,
not
especially
affected.
if it's redhead, if it's a red hair cat.
Puppy. My cat is not affected by
Catnip?
catnip.
Yeah.
Some cats are. Though, on the other hand, I was looking at TikTok yesterday of a woman whose dog had surgery, and they gave the dog some painkillers post-surgery, and that dog is baked. Just watching him kind
Yeah,
of smile in
they
there.
like it. It's the most adorable thing, really.
It was cute. Well, I got 11 minutes left. Shall we do something? I need Polaron
I don't
damage.
think we have enough for Gateway, though.
We got enough for Gateway. That's fine.
Yeah, we can.
Oh, Frag
I
says
have
my
at
ginger
least
cat
I
is a wild card. I can confirm this. That's because
Yeah.
at moments your cat has the brain cell, the single brain cell that the kitties share. Lexers has cued Vicious Cycle. Vicious Cycle. Do we want to join Lexers for Vicious Cycle?
Viscous Cycle? No, hell no.
Sorry about that, Lexers. We knew you meant viscous, not vicious cycle, but we still want to do it. It is funny, though. What did you guys want to do that we're just talking about? Gateway?
I want another Guardian. I think Gateway would be the best one.
Gateway works for me. Will it work for you?
Yeah.
Joshua, does Gateway work for you? Joshua's being silent. Are you still there, Joshua? Oh, he's on mute.
Microphone is muted.
Do we trust him or do we kick him? Well, I'm going to key this in if he doesn't join us. Weeboo?
You
You indeed.
Okay. Well, at least we'll get that one in. So I don't have a cat. Not that I'm anti-cat, but I have 2 dogs, and some dogs are pro-dog, not anti-cat. So I visit Enoch the cat every now and then, and he will come over and he'll walk by me, and he'll brush against my leg and wraps his tail around me, and it's all the, go ahead, pet me, pet me. And deep inside his brain is going, and see what happens to you. Yeah.
Is it that kind of cat?
Yeah. I went to the bathroom and he came to the bathroom with me. Gets up on the edge of the bathtub, looks at me, looks at the bottle of shampoo, looks at me, looks at the bottle of shampoo, and just smacks it.
Just because it can.
Yeah, I'm the cat. I'm in charge
Yeah,
here.
that's about chicks. I mean, my cat, I used to have a cat for like almost 12 years. He was the most adorable thing ever, and he never like did anything wrong. But my mom's cat, she's the cutest thing ever, and she's the meanest thing you could ever encounter. Like, don't pet, don't pick up, don't try to cuddle. If she shows your belly, this is a trap. You see that in those eyes. Like, we were at my mom's place last week with my fluffer, and she's already past the stage where she's constantly hissing at him, because he doesn't even show any interest towards her. But it's like, you know that if she comes up, she will start to do those weird noises, like. And I've never heard a cat do that, because my cat never did that stuff.
Oh.
Even when I brought my dog home, when my cat was still around, it was just like, he was just pretending he doesn't exist, you know, walking on his toes, hiding, and after 2 days he realized, he doesn't want anything from me, so we're fine. But like, my mom's cat, oh Jesus, she's the incurrent. The funny thing is, she's the last one from a 5 kitten litter, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And all of them are the most adorable, cuddly thing ever, and she just took all the evilness from her mother's milk.
Yes, absolutely.
She's just the pure evil incarnate, and I'm like, wow, you
Chris,
really lucked out on that one.
Taz, which direction are you going?
I'm usually just following one of you guys.
Well, I mean, you 2 are taking enough firepower that if one of you goes one way, the other should go the other.
I'll go left.
Okay. Chris, you
I
want to go
usually
right
go
then?
left too.
Oh, yeah, but then the left's going to be all done and the right's going to be lagging behind. Fine, I'll go right with my less than pew-pew capable machine here. Good morning, Mr. Dave. I hope you are doing well.
Why not go right? Dazzy can handle one side.
Yeah, no kidding.
Actually, not that super powerful because I didn't take my mouse and torpedoes. I don't use them on this build.
I always find this one to be more cannon or beam oriented over torps. Just because there's so many littler targets. So, post-Christmas, I will, maybe even on Christmas, I will start going back into the evenings, as it will be moving out on Christmas Eve. And I will have nothing to do in the evenings for a while, so I will visit with you guys in the evenings. Don't know about Christmas night. We'll see.
I'm back.
Oh, well, that's too gosh darn bad, because we just launched Gateway without you. So there, yeah.
Well, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, you have a real life or something else. We understand that.
No,
Yes,
Mama.
no, here's another MMO.
Oh.
You know something? I don't. At this point, I play 4 different MMOs.
Well,
I knew it. You're seeing another MMO behind our back.
I'm
You're joining a different than someone else's stream as well.
When I did that and I played Eve Online, I was so ashamed I didn't even tell you guys.
oh, my husband used
Well,
to play
see,
Eve Online.
at least you have some decency not to admit it when you do it.
Well, there is
Was a
one thing
girl
of
who
doing
made
it
me
and
do
then
it.
and doing it for years.
Yeah, it's... My husband used to love that one. And then his computer died. And you've all heard the story about my husband's computer.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's still downstairs. I still have to decide if I'm going to bother with fixing it up or just gut it and sell the components to anybody. Or if somebody needs a computer, give it to them. And I will do a rebuild probably this year.
I'm considering doing the most how should I say?
Boring thing ever.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm
What is-
considering getting a computer company to build my computer for me.
That's not an appalling thing. It's their expertise. They can do it faster than you can. And if they screw it up, it's
I'm-
their problem.
I'm
Yeah,
an,
they fix it for you.
I'm an educated computer engineer.
Oh, I totally believe you.
And how should I say? Every time I've built a computer, 19 people afterwards builds the same computer.
Well, I have a friend who is quite well versed in the building and design of good computers things, and he recently went, "Oh, the heck with that! I'll pay them the $150 or $500 to have them do it, and get it done and delivered to me, and just take that one bit of time off my life."
No one ever said that you have to build your own computer.
Yeah, I've done it.
If you know how to do it, if you want to do it, that's fine. But there's no shame in like having someone who has actually educated for it do that for you.
Well, more than that, I'm finding I
I've
tremble a
never
little bit too
not
much for
built
all the
my
fine detail
computer.
work.
Yeah, plus you get all the time for yourself, you know.
Yeah, I'm worth it.
You have to
Let's see.
learn the components and being up to date and up to speed.
So,
It's all constantly changing on the market.
Stargate Wars says the teaser for the trailer for the upcoming Superman movie uses a version of the Superman theme from the 1978 movie. No surprise there. Good theme. And Lexer says, "What relationship would I have with my computer if somebody else built it?" Okay, Lexers, that is a win. And Frag says the cable management alone is worth it. Yeah.
So they released the trailer already. I'm very curious about it because I've seen the casting for it, and it's got some of the most interesting names.
Well, who's in it? I have not seen it.
Rachel Brosnahan out of One People that I know and I really like. She's
That's
gonna play
interesting.
Lois Lane.
That could be fun.
Skylar Gazundo, I don't know how to pronounce his name. He's got the weirdest name ever. But I know him from a couple of things. He also recently started a video game where they took his likeness to the game as well. Outside of like doing the mocap performance and the voiceover.
For
He also
those-
played with Drew Barrymore in a TV series for Netflix.
Oh.
He also was in 2 Spider-Mans. I don't remember which ones. I think the Amazing Spider-Man with Andrew Garfield when he was still more of a child actor.
Speaking of
Still one
things
of the
that are
younger actors, but
coming
he's really
up,
good.
Warhammer World did announce that they have got Henry Cavill definitely doing executive producer for the new upcoming Warhammer series.
Yeah.
Because that was going back and forth. He was not
I mean,
interested.
first they announced he's gonna be the executive producer and gonna star in it, and then it
Yep.
kind of went into some weird
They
state
wanted to
between
go
like
super woke with it, and he's like, nope, not going to be involved with that. I'm
Yeah,
happy to
that-
do this, but we're going to stay true to what it
yeah,
is.
the trailer drops in 2 hours. Yeah, okay. I haven't
Have
seen the
anyone
teaser.
of you seen the Secret Level Warhammer 40k episode?
The what?
Amazon has made a show called Secret Level.
No,
Have
I
you heard
haven't
about
seen
it?
that.
Okay.
Gee, and you would think
It's
I would know about
not
that.
worth watching. The only episodes worth watching is the Warhammer episode and the Armored Core episode. And they are so mind-blowingly good, there is no excuse for any of the other content they have made.
I love me my Warhammer.
It's
I
like-
do have my new Warhammer socks for this winter.
Cool.
Hey, they make
Squeaks.
Warhammer socks every Christmas.
Squeaks? Is it squeaks?
No, they don't squeaks. They are
Oh.
what are they? Space Marines this year. Blue and white Space Marine.
Cool. That is Ultramarines.
For the socks. Now, for the ornaments, last year they had the squig ornament, which was adorable. And I think there's a This year it's a squig cookie box.
Cool.
Deadpool. Have I seen his YouTube channel? There's a Deadpool YouTube channel?
What?
By the way, yes, we love the cavalry. JC, I'm right up there right now between the sexiest movie out there in terms of rom-coms is Pacific Rim or Deadpool and Wolverine. I just haven't decided which one I think is better. In terms of movies, I can just watch over and over and over. In Pacific Rim, it's Jaegers and Kaiju, which is absolutely the best combination. But then the rom-com between Deadpool and Wolverine is also amazing. So it's a win-win for me. I just have a weird sense of what's an attractive movie.
Meanwhile, I'm quite annoyed about new rumor. There's some stupid gossip around. Pedro Pascal and what's her name? The actress, he was doing something. I think they were doing a show or a film.
Okay, I don't know.
She played in The Crown. Jessica. Wait.
No, I'm thinking of somebody else.
The last name is Kirby, but I don't remember
I don't
her
know.
first name. They were on some sort of red carpet event together, and they just started noticing that he's got
Katie
reaching for an
Sackhoff?
arm, and she likes holding hands with him, and it's like, people just start speculating that maybe they're just doing stuff. They're doing stuff together more than just co-starring or acting. And I'm like, Vanessa Kirby, that's right, Vanessa Kirby. And I'm like, dude had severe anxiety during COVID. He admitted it himself, and he probably still suffers from it. Perhaps she was just comforting him because they were co-stars, and they probably got very close during the co-starring thing, because that's what actors do.
Yes, they do. Oh,
And I'm
yes,
like,
they do.
and for out of all the people, like, Pedro has been so overly supportive about so many people in the past, like embracing his own sister's transgender story, and just coming out as like supporting her, supporting Bella Ramsey, coming with as non-binary, all this stuff that he's very much allied to people. And I'm like, why do people have to try to look into their private life like this? He comes out with all the stuff he wants to. Why do they just write a story into it? I'll never understand that super overly interest
I don't.
in celebrities' lives.
Yeah, really. I don't care about that.
Like, that's their private life. If they choose to say something about it because they think it serves a purpose, like,
That's on
him
them
being
then.
supportive of his sister's being transgender and being super good about that and being positive about that, that's great. But that's the extent I really care about him, because that's what he wanted us to see.
Yeah,
Coming
kind of.
with stupid theories is just not going to help anyone.
In any case, even though it is after 7 and I'm not terribly anxious about going into the office, because I seriously considered having a migraine today, I'm going to go into the office.
So much for the migraine.
Yeah, I might save that for tomorrow. Yeah.
This Friday before Christmas.
Well, I
might be
have
a good
Monday
excuse.
off. I don't have to work Monday. I had arranged to take it off, but...
Sadly, I don't.
Anyway, I'm going to get out of here. So on behalf of everybody here at the Dark Mom Consortium, I want to thank you all for showing up this morning. We will be back tomorrow. And who knows, things may
Will
be
you play
different
tonight?
tomorrow. Pardon?
Will you play tonight?
That is an excellent question. I
Which
will
you
be
will not
on
get an
tonight,
answer right
but
now.
there is... I have a meeting at 5 o'clock I have to do, and I need to talk to Frost tonight, so I will probably be on playing game. There will not be a show tonight, but there will be a show tomorrow morning. So we'll just go with that unless something really changes tonight, which is subject to happening. Always is around here. So on behalf of the Dark Mom Consortium, I want to thank everybody who joined us today, and to remind you all to stay moopsome.
Moopsy, Moopsy. Shun the non-believer. Shun.
I had my own sound effects. Hey, thank you, Sub. Thank you, Pi.
Oh, great.
Take care, everybody.
Take
Have a
care.
great day, Mom.